Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Brendan from Market Makers. Gather around your cell phones, gather around your TV if you're watching YouTube on it. Guys, tomorrow is a massive catalyst day. Tomorrow is the PCE. The PCE, the Fed's preferred method to measure inflation. The report comes out tomorrow. You're going to see a market reaction. That market reaction is going to make Bitcoin react, my friends. So we're going to look at support resistance for Bitcoin in this video, but let's look at the PCE. Why is this the Fed's preferred method, by the way? Do you guys know? Because it excludes those pesky things like energy and food. They're not in here, okay? So they like this method because those items are what they call volatile. So let's look at these previous numbers. January up 6%, February up 6.3, March up 6.6, April up 6.3. Now, I don't know what that number is going to be, but being that inflation has been rising, again, it's all in how they measure it, but market psychology would tell me if you come in above 6.6, that being the highest reading in months, obviously strong bias to dump, right? Now, maybe if you come in below 6.0, could be a strong bias to rally. Where it lands in between here, guys, I don't know. We could see a whipsaw day. We could see one of those days where you get a rally and a dump in the same day. Very important to watch that. Now, the bias with inflation rising, obviously, I think is to go down, but that doesn't mean that's how people will react. Very important difference. So let's go ahead and look at this, guys. We're going to make this a faster video today. Guys, this video will be brought to you by BITGET. They're our sponsor. Their tournament starts July 1st. Go ahead and download that link or download BITGET. The link is in the video description. Love to have you guys trade there. Guys, this is our dragon trade that we have in the Telegram and in the Discord. I'm leaving this trade open to see what happens tomorrow. That's just my method. We already hit our profit levels, but I'm leaving this trade open to see what happens tomorrow because this red line is the neckline of the double top, okay? 19,751. And what we could be doing, I'll look at this on a smaller time frame, maybe building that inverse cup here where price likes to wave up and then come down. Again, if that number comes in hot, I mean, the indexes are going to roll. We spent a lot of time on the equities yesterday, guys. So if you want to see more updates on the equities, watch yesterday's video because they didn't change. The Russell went down over 1%. Everything else was back and forth less than 0.5%. Everything is waiting for that PCE report. So Bitcoin on the 8-hour time frame, key time frame, remember double top, dragon pattern is present, broke the 45 angle, big fat Ichi cloud here, below the 55 on the whole moving average, and just staying kind of flat, hovering around support. The money flow, guys, money flow is bearish. Everything is bearish. I'm so curious to see how the market reacts. Let's look at this on the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame, you can see this pattern. This is what I'm talking about. You see this Bitcoin levels down, waves back up. Remember, price moves in waves. And then look what you're doing here. Bitcoin levels down, waves back up. And you're already giving up that candle. You're having supply dumped on it. So you could be doing this the same way you did this. You could be doing this, just another little price wave, okay? I anticipate very tight volatility until that report comes out. Here on the 4-hour time frame, the money flow, you are oversold. Guys, this indicator is designed by Fractal Trade 15, as is this TGMA. The MFI indicator, remember, it's a volume-weighted RSI. It is a free gift. If you join our room or join our Telegram, we will be giving that to you. So that's another perk, another reason to join. And guys, what I'm looking at here with these GANFAN levels here in the current trend, remember, this is not as strong as going back to the pandemic lows as far as a GANFAN. It's just another way to look at your support resistances, okay? And remember, we can take our trend-based fib, look at our support levels this way as well, to that swing high, to that swing low, back up to that swing high. And you can see right here lining up perfectly if our Wyckoff is the 1 fib, 19,906. Also, basically the neckline for the, for the double top to break, okay? So if that double top breaks, you're coming down. And of course, the 1618 is at 18,695. So I would like to see that target get hit if this does break. And guys, just realize that low that you put in, 17.5, you start losing that depending on the velocity. Remember, we don't know what we don't know. This is the most data-driven market I've ever traded in, where literally the market's hanging hanging on reports coming in. It's just waiting for reports to come in to decide whether to be bullish or bearish. Absolutely crazy. And guys, just like before, if we do go bullish and those equities pump, it's just another rally to fade. As you guys know, my thesis I'm operating under is the big bull market trap rally. That is going to happen right here about the 200, which is roughly 7.5% on the S&P. When the price descends to that 200 weekly on the S&P, on the NASDAQ, about 6.5% on the NASDAQ, that's when you're going to see the big bull trap rally. You're going to see that. Okay, and that could be substantial. That I anticipate them all fading out by the 1-1 angle on the GAN fan. Okay, so we'll deal with that if we come to it. But for now, we gotta reclaim that 6-7% on these indexes. And of course, if these drop another 6 or 7%, what do you think Bitcoin's going to do? Look at Bitcoin on the weekly. Look how precarious this support line is. It can easily level down. We have those different fib levels, but also here on the GAN level, this is going back to the pandemic lows, guys. We have 14, 15K. This is an ascending angle. So you could easily see if this is bad news tomorrow, Bitcoin come down here. Okay, this is a weekly time frame, but Bitcoin come down, either find support somewhere in here or start making its way down to that new lower low in this current market dissension. So just be aware of that. So the 4-hour time frame we covered. Let's look at the 1 hour. I mean, this is just how bearish the price is. Here's your 200 and 233. Do you see this? Your 200 and 233, we haven't even been able to defeat it on the 1 hour time frame. Bitcoin just keeps leveling down, coming back up, wave up, level down, wave up, level down, maybe a little wave up here, level back down. Like I said, everything's waiting, guys. Everything is on pins and needles for tomorrow. Again, with inflation on the rise, the bias to me would be that report comes up, but this is a filtered report with volatile assets, volatile things removed from the report, so I don't know what to expect. Get your popcorn ready, everybody, because it's going to be interesting. I'll try to stick out a video as quick as I can tomorrow once I see the market's reaction, and I expect volatility. I'll be surprised if it just hardcore trends in one direction. You could easily have it wave up, wave down, or wave down, then wave up. It all depends where that number lands. If it's just clearly bearish or clearly bullish. Interesting times we trade in. All right, guys, be ready, be locked and loaded, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care, everybody.